we have to go and run this command to install the Copilot in the Linux server, right? So I hit enter, paste it here, hit enter, and it says that Copilot command is not found because at the end it is asking like Copilot -help. Okay, so because this is the EC2 Linux machine and the binary location for this is local rather than local bin, it's a user bin. So let's go to our blog, and here I have already provided this detail ln-s, which is creating a soft link to this location user local bin from here to this location, right? So just copy this line, paste it here, hit enter, and press up arrow, or just press like Copilot and hit enter or --help. Now your Copilot command is working. But before initializing this Copilot and all, let's install the Docker and Git. Go to our blog, copy this all command, paste it here, hit enter. Let's go it one by one. Okay, so it will install Docker and Git. And once your Docker is installed, then just start your Docker service. So service Docker start, and just put one more line like chk config Docker on. So this command is for if your machine is rebooted or your machine is turned off and turned on again. So your Docker command will be done as always, right? So yeah, Docker is installed. Let us check the Docker is running or not. So this is the command service Docker status. Now it is running fine. So I already have created one GitHub repository over there for this project. So let me clone this GitHub repository. So paste it here. And before pasting or doing anything over here, let's go to the location cd opt, and now you can clone the Git repository here. Git clone, and paste the link here. It will be clone your Git repository. Press LL to see this one. And now my Git repository name is Copilot. So let's go inside this cd Copilot. And LL, you can see it's an empty repository with the readme.md file. So before initializing the Copilot command, let's create a Docker file over here, and then we will initialize that one. So vim Docker file, and I already have a Docker file with me. I can just go ahead and copy that file. Copy the content and paste it here. So the line number 1 is defining which image you are downloading. What is your base image? So CentOS, and the tag is CentOS 6. Who is the maintainer? It's my name, and I'm installing the Apache inside my container. I'm copying the index.html file to my var www.html location. And this CMD, that means whenever my container will run, my Apache service should be up and run always. And I'm exposing the container port number 80. So this is the 6th line. I am saving this one. Okay. And as I mentioned in the 3rd line, the index file. So let me create the index.html too. Okay. Just go to my notepad. copy this command, copy this lines, paste it here. And yep. So all thing is done. So if you want, you can push these two files to Git repository. I'm not gonna push it. So let's start with the copilot init command. So copilot init, hit enter, and it is asking the AWS configuration, which is not configured. So that's the expected error. So just type AWS configure, hit enter. It will ask for your access key and ID. So if you don't know about the AWS IAM, let me tell you. Let's go to the service, type IAM, open in a new tab, go to your username. My name is Varun here. Go to your security credential, and here inside the create access key, I'm creating a new key over here. So let me copy the access key first, go to my terminal, paste it here, and then it's AWS secret access key. Come here again, copy it, paste it here. Now it will asking for a reason name. Go to your ECS or EC2 where you are there. So this is my reason name, US East 1. Copy this one, paste it here, hit enter. Default output format is JSON or none. It's fine. Now all thing is done from our end. So let's close this IAM guy, right? And yeah, so let's just run the command AWS init, sorry, copilot init. Now it is asking in the note, it is best to run this command in the root of your Git repository. And that's why I have cloned my Git repository to make this better. So what is the name of your application? So let me put my name is demo application or something like demo copilot. Hit enter. Then it will asking for which service type best represent your service architecture. And in this case, I'm choosing my load balancer web services. So hit enter, give the name of your load balancer. So for me, it's web ALB, hit enter. Now it is asking, where is your Docker file? So we have created our Docker file in the root directory. So just hit enter. Now it will creating the infrastructure with this Copilot backend services, right? So here you can see the application name is Copilot. The service type is a load balancer service. The service name is a web ALB. The Docker file is the .docker file, which is available in this location. And okay, great. We will set up the load balance web service name ALB in application demo Copilot listening on port number 80. Now it is creating an infrastructure for this. So just wait for a moment. I am going to pause this video and come back with the progress. Now it is asking for a test environment to create. So press Y and hit enter. And let's wait for a moment. So it will create your VPC, internet gateway, two public subnet, two private subnet, and couple of route tables over there. So if I can move back to my AWS account, go to the VPC and just refresh it here. I can see the newly created VPC is available. Inside that, I can see just select your newly created VPC. Wait, it's not coming here. Let me refresh it from top. So Copilot demo, Copilot test is here. There is a 4 subnet, 2 is a private, 2 is a public subnet. Wow. Okay, and then the route table is here. Couple of route table is there, right? So let's go back to the terminal. Now it will create a load balancer for you. Okay, so let's go to the EC2 and go to the load balancer section. So this one is provisioning right now. So just wait for a moment. Once it is done, then it will complete all those steps over here. So let me pause it again and come back once it is done. So it took almost 8 to 10 minutes to complete this task. And at the end, I'm getting this uh, ALB URL. So let me copy this one and go to my web browser and try to paste it here and hit enter. And I can see my newly deployed website is available, which is AWS Copilot CI/CD and Docker tutorial by Varun Manik. Okay, so let's see what are the process it gone through that. Okay, so let me show you one by one how it works. Yeah, so we already waited. Yeah, so we already saw that the VPC part has been created. Then it once VPC is created, then it build my Docker image over there. And yeah, this is my Docker all 6 line, and it installed my Apache here. It copied my index.html file here, the fourth step. Then the Apache start on foreground, fifth step. And at the end, it is just exposing the port number 80. So my container is created over here with this container ID here. And then it is trying to log into my ECR and create a repository over there. And once the repository is created, it will push the Docker image in that repository. Okay, so let's see the Docker repository over here inside the ECR. Okay, let's refresh this page. And I can see the demo copilot is newly created repository is here, and inside that the image tag and the URI is available here. That means it is successfully pushed in my Docker repository. Okay, and if we can go ahead and check the check in the ECS part here. Let's go to the ECS and see whether the cluster is there or not. So inside the cluster, I can see it's just created demo copilot test. And if I can click on the cluster, I can see there is a one service running and there is a one task running. If I can click on the task, I can see the task. So this is how we successfully initialize the copilot command, and it has been created all the infrastructure within a couple of command line commands, right? So let's clear the screen over here and